Begin the installation first by removing all the screws on the splash guard using a Phillips head screwdriver. Set the screws aside, they'll be used later when you reinstall the splash guard. After the screws are all removed, set aside the plastic splash guard and the UV glass until the end of the installation. Carefully unplug the 4 2-pin fan connectors from the circuit board. Using a Phillips head screwdriver, remove the 2 screws holding the circuit board in place and set them aside. Move the circuit board out of the way so that you're able to better move around the various wires in the canopy for easy access. Using a pair of wire cutters, cut each of the cable ties that are holding the fan wires and the moonlight wires together. You'll need to do this so that you're able to remove the stock fans later. Using a Phillips head screwdriver, remove and set aside the 2 screws that are holding each of the stock fans in place. The stock fans will never be used again, but you may want to keep them on hand as spares. If you haven't done so already, replace the 2 screws holding the circuit board in place. Continue to remove the stock fans until all 4 fans have been removed from the canopy. Begin placing the new fans in the canopy. Be sure to arrange them so that the wire coming from the fans faces towards the rear of the canopy. Also make a note that the label on each fan should be facing upwards, which will be blowing air into the canopy. Note that you will need to use a Phillips head screwdriver to screw each fan into place using only 2 screws. Using a tape measure or ruler, make a mark 1/2 inch down from the LED moonlight dongle on the outside of the canopy. Next, using a power drill with a 1/8 inch or 5/32 inch drill bit, drill through both walls on the canopy. Unbundle the DC jack wire that was included in your kit and cut it so that you have approximately 12 inches of wire length. Make sure that you do not cut off the connector at the end of the wire. Insert the DC jack wire through both holes that were just drilled through the side of the canopy. Feed the wire through to the center of the canopy. Then once you have some slack, split the wires down the center so that you have 4 to 5 inches of individual wires of positive and negative. With a pair of wire strippers, remove approximately 1/2 inch of insulation from both of the wires on the DC jack and twist the ends together. Using a pair of wire strippers, remove approximately 1/2 inch of insulation from all of the red and all of the black wires on the 2-pin fan connectors. Bundle all 4 wire connectors together and twist all the red wires together, then twist all 4 black wires together to make 2 connections. Twist the red wires together with the black wire on the DC jack that has the gray dashed lines on it. Then, twist the black wires from the 2-pin fan adapters together with a solid black wire from the DC jack. Place one closed-end connector over each wire connection and securely fasten it in place using a pair of wire crimpers. Next, connect each of the 4 fans to the appropriate fan connectors. It makes no difference which fan goes to which connector. Now you will want to bundle up any loose wiring that's inside the canopy and safely tuck it away. Finally, replace your UV protected glass and the plastic splash guard and screw into place using the screws removed previously. The install should be complete at this point. Plug in your fans and you should be up and running. Be absolutely sure that the fans are either plugged in at all times or on a timer that's set to run whenever your HQI light is on. Note that with this kit, your fans will not automatically come on when the lights come on.